So on today's episode, I got a handful of these 2-cylinder Sea-Doo or Watercraft cylinders to bore and hone. So I got to make a fixture to put these in the cylinder home. So I put these in the vise, swept in all the locations, and now I got a piece of aluminum, and we're going to machine it to hold the cylinder in the cylinder home. Hang loose, we'll get started. All right, so we're gonna so we got to put two bores to clear the sleeves, and then we're gonna put a bolt pattern in it to bolt it down. So we're gonna drill us a clear hole in the center of each bore, and then I'll swap tools, come in with a roughing end mill, and then we're gonna circular interpolate two circular pockets through for the sleeve, and then we'll swap back to drills, and then I'll drill and tap the 4 holes. Keep saying I'm gonna put my Empire feed on this knee, but I just ain't done it yet. go. Maybe you can see it a little better that way. So obviously it's going to cut a minute, and we got to do it in a couple of steps on the Z depth. So I'm going to bring you back when we get through this hole, and maybe I'll show you the finish pass, and then we'll start the second hole. All right, so now I made one full pass and made sure everything was happy. And so now we're doing a full depth cut. So it'll only take one spiral all the way out to get that full depth. And then on the next hole, now that we know the program's good, then we'll go full depth on the next hole. So it'll only go one time, and then both boards will be done. We almost through that one. We got just a little more to go, and then I'm gonna move over to the next hole. But with that rougher, I wish I had carbide, but I don't have a piece of carbide and a rougher right now. But anyway, it's that high-speed steel's cutting great, and like I say, we ain't in a big hurry. We're just trying to make a fixture. This ain't no production run, so it is what it is. All right, so we got that hole finished. We just measure it and make sure we in the window. Yeah, it's like 85. Yep, that's about 15 thousandths clearance. So all I got to do now is just move the X in my program. And then we should be able to go right back at it. And this time we'll just go full depth the whole way. Alright, so that's finished. We will get this bed out of the way. And get that out of the way. Drill chuck back in. $6.59. $2.40. All right, that's our 4,659, 4,659. Yep, that's our first location. Let me grab a tap. Here we go. I need something to chamfer the hole with. Usually slightly bigger stuff like that, I won't do it in a keyless drill chuck. I've actually got tap drivers, but it's not the end of the world. All right, so we'll move to our next location. And then I'm just gonna do this 3 more times. And then I gotta put some slots in it on each side for in the sun and hone. It's got bolts that clamp it on each side. So I gotta come back and put slots. So I'm gonna drill and tap these other 3, and then I'll bring you back for the slots. All right, so I got me a 1-inch rougher. We're gonna bring this down here out of the way. And we're gonna find Y is 0, which is right there. And we're gonna lock Y down. Yep. We ain't gotta go but maybe an inch and a quarter deep on both sides. Just enough for the lockdown bolt to catch it. Yep, we just need to come around the other side and do the same thing. Let's check that width and just make sure it's good. Yeah, we like 990 and the nut sleeve is like 980. So we good there. All right, I'm gonna get it out, get everything cleaned up, and then I'll bring you back and show you the finished product. All right, so that's how it's gonna go in there. I'm probably gonna end up making me some standoffs and just do away with all of this stacking up stuff. Probably make me some, I don't know, 8 or 10 inch standoffs, and that way it'll set on its own and we won't have to use none of this stuff. But it works and it fits. The cylinder just goes on it like that, and then there'll be 2 bolts and 2 bolts. I gotta get some bolts. I don't have any 7/16 that long, but that's how we'll do it. And like I say, that'll hold it just fine. And I may try to do a video of boring and honing these things, and let you see that. But anyway, that's just a little video to show how sometimes we got to make fixtures to do stuff. And my old hone, there was a way to hold cylinders like this much easier, but with this one, and it might have had something once upon a time, but when I got it, it didn't have any way to quickly hold single cylinders like that. So I have to make stuff like this pretty often. But all right, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you need anything, check out the website, powellmachininc.com.